All right, guys. This is Acer Space Team BLA State 268. We are number one. This video is called Last Shelter Survival New Base Leveling Guide. Over the past several months, guys, we have talked about this in many different ways. It occurred to myself and a subscriber that I have not specifically told new users what to build and what to do at what levels. By the end of this video, you will know the fastest way to build to level 15, which is the perfect passive farm-based level. This and the follow-up should get you to the best start in Last Shelter Survival possible. But before we get started, guys, please note by the combined efforts of Tripaholics Gaming, staff, and subscribers, the first comprehensive Clash of Zones guide is now being released. It can be downloaded on the Last Shelter Survival Tripaholics Gaming website to maximize your game, and a link to that will be in the description below. I highly suggest it. It will save you tons of money in the long run, especially if you ever plan on spending even a dime in this game. So let's get started. As mentioned in previous videos, the fastest way to grow your base is to meet the minimum requirements needed to grow. You do this by clicking on your base right here in the middle. You can hit the upgrade button at any time, and what it will do is tell you literally the requirements to grow to the next level. Clearly, if I want to get to level 16, a minimum requirement is Embassy level 15. Now, here is exactly what you need to do to grow fast. Let's start with the class. It is my opinion that the class that will grow the fastest at the start is the trader class. By level 19, you may want to be a raider, but not at the start. So you want to make sure to follow the best class series. I'll put a link to that in the description below. Technology-wise, what you're going to want to do is have a main focus on the class APC and city development tech. City development first. You want to get it to 50% as shown on screen. And that literally means you finished flexible regulation to its max right here. You don't want to worry about the bottom part of that right away, at least not before level 15. Immediately alternate between basic combat over here, as well as class APC after you finish city development 50%. Make sure you do that ASAP. Now, once zone commemoration starts in your state, only do zone commemoration. Never zone conflict, which is right next to it, as you can see on the screen, until you completely finish zone commemoration. So while gathering your courage medals, make sure to start vehicle technology here at the bottom, but do not go past vehicle enhancement. As you can see, this just requires you to have the things above, including Institute level 11, and it requires the RSS necessary. But underneath that, vehicle recruitment and vehicle boot camp will require courage medals, which goes into the next thing. You do not want to spend not even one courage medal on any other tech other than zone commemoration until zone commemoration is 100% done. Vids about the clash of zones, technology, and all of that will be in the description. So now, let's get into the exact buildings that you should be growing. So here's what you specifically need to do while you're on your way up. Keep all your banks, resources except water, meaning your resource buildings that help you grow, and houses at the maximum level possible, meaning you're on level 13, your houses, resource buildings, and your banks should be level 13. You want to do that as much as humanly possible, except water. Water, you can kind of get away with getting up to about level 9 or 10 with each one of those, and then you can kind of leave them there until you get yourself to around 19. Keep your wind turbine up to date with your base if you can, because you want to keep your electricity going as much as possible. You want to bring your ration along with your base level because it is required at every single base level. Bring one hospital to level 19. I said 19, level 9. And make sure you bring your shooting range to level 13 so that you can continue growing past level 13 for that. You can leave it at that point. The Institute has to be at least to level 8 for zone commemoration, but you might want to increase it so that you can do more vehicle tech. So level 11 is also recommended. Hero Hall, as well as the hero building, you want to bring to about level 10 as you're growing as well. You're also going to want to finish at least the first row of all your warehouse buildings to level 10, and that includes this power storage facility, so I have to do that, and also bring up my RSS buildings in this particular account. But the idea is to grow them at least to level 10 so that they can hold the maximum amount of RSS that you need. Now, here is exactly what you don't do. You do not grow your fighter camp, your radar, your other bunks, or hospitals, as they will cost unnecessary resources that you will need for more important things. The follow-up to this video will take you to level 19 so that you can get there as fast as possible, and that is the first base level where you really want to just hang out and continue to grow other things in Last Shelter Survival. Understand that at level 15, you can get there between 7 and 10 days, even without trying. Believe it or not, possibly quicker if you play really, really hard. Side note, follow the how to save electricity guide in the description so you know what buildings to take off the road. As you saw, my buildings here are not on road and they have that little off-road symbol. Finally, you may want to bring your embassy and vehicle camp to at least level 15 so that you can get a head start on level 16. Embassy is right over here, level 10, and vehicle camp is right here at the bottom. Commercial port, if you can, get it to level 15 as well. Over time, you don't have to do that right away, but it does contain some of the best items in the game that are offered, and if you don't get it that high, you won't be able to purchase electricity, which would be exceptionally helpful in growing your base. You do need that. This guide is really designed, guys, for new players to get a quick head start, waste a lot less resources along the way. If I missed anything, guys, please put that in the description below. Again, unlike what's seen on this video right this second, make sure you get those RSS, like your oil here and stuff like that, as high as possible, and keep on growing each and every day. I highly suggest that you get all of these, starting with iron, as you see me, to level 15, and that includes these oil depots, before you do anything else, and only bring up one power plant past level 10. All right, guys, I think that about covers everything. Again, please like and subscribe. Also, check out the Last Shelter Survival Tripleaholics Gaming website and download that Clash of Zones guide so that you can go ahead and crush Clash of Zones, which will never end once it starts, and really do well in this game. All right, guys, thank you again.